Excessive spending or justified expenses? Fox 4 digging into some taxpayers' concerns that the mayor of Cape Coral is spending too much on travel. Tonight, 4 in Your Corner investigator Gabrielle Saran is sitting down with Mayor Marnie Sawicki to ask where the money's going and why, and comparing her spending to that of other elected officials.
At the U.S. Conference of Mayors Convention in Washington, D.C., Cape Coral Mayor Marnie Sawicki took this selfie after shaking hands with the president. She also visited the famous Hart Building and met with other mayors from across the country. And it's here where Sawicki spent almost $1,500 for the 5-day conference back in January.
I met with our congressman, met with Senator Rubio, met with Congressman Clausen.
Fox 4 reviewed the mayor's travel expenses and found that since last year, she spent almost $11,000 going to conferences and events around the state, including a trip to Dallas. That amount is almost half her $22,000 salary. So how do you justify that to taxpayers?
I just said I have a $150,000 grant that came back to the city because of this. So right there, we're what, $137,000 in the, making money from that.
We compared Sawicki's travel to that of Mayor John Sullivan's. After 2.5 years, he spent a total of about $1,700 traveling on the city's dime, a fifth of what Sawicki spent in just over a year. I asked about the difference, and she deflected the question to a lawsuit Sullivan filed after losing the 2013 election by less than 125 votes.
He actually cost more than what I have charged to the city for my travel. Former Mayor Sullivan also cost the city $138,000 in lawsuit.
Outside of Cape Coral, we wanted to know how her expenses stack up to Fort Myers Mayor Randy Henderson. Last year, he billed the city almost $5,500 to travel, about 13% of his $42,000 salary. How do you justify your spending being more than his?
I'm 3 times his size, and we have a lot going on.
With no shortage of support from council. Her travel expenses amount to half her salary. How do you feel about that?
I'm sure that she spends it wisely, and she's doing a lot for the city.
This is a great thing because we're actually going around being recognized throughout the state.
Gabrielle Saran, Fox 4, in your corner.
Gabrielle also asking the Mayor Pro Tem, Raina Erbrick, for her thoughts on the mayor's travel expenses, but she declined to comment. Now we want to hear from you. Do you think Mayor Sawicki's travel expenses are justified now that you've heard from her? 239-206 Fox 4 News at Fox 4 Now.